areas. In fact, you have already even stumbled. You've not even started working, but with this particular plan, you have stumbled already. So focus on 1 or 2 areas, right? Week 3 to week 8, talk about foundation building. Enroll in online courses. Start a small project. Join relevant communities. I've talked about networking. I've talked about, attending events. I've talked able to help me out. That is an intelligent way to be able to use generative AI, right? So between week 3 and week 8, enroll in online courses, start a small project, and join relevant communities. Now, week 9 to 12 talks about application and visibility. You should have completed your first project, within this week. You can share your learnings online. You can let your viewers or wherever it is that you are, if it's on LinkedIn, if it's on Instagram, share your learnings online. Let people know what you are doing. Like, your profile needs to be active. For example, I was supposed to get a photographer, here in Canada during my daughter's birthday. Wanted to do like a photo shoot, and so many people have been saying that, oh, this guy is good. The guy has done projects for us. He's very good with editing and all. So I reached out to the guy. Well, thank you so much. I got pleasant referrals from church people, from different people about your work. Please, can you send me your portfolio? Let me even see what you've done. Right? The guy just sent one Word sheet, one Word, I don't know, Google Doc. I should start clicking on pictures. Like, that is not what I want. I need to see your visibility on whatever platform you are using. As a photographer, there are different platforms that can customize to be able to suit whoever wants to engage in your services. Upload those pictures over there. Let people know what you can do. Unfortunately, I didn't use the guide because I wasn't confident enough. Right? I wasn't confident enough. But instead, I went for someone that is highly visible. And this person lives in my community. I don't need to drive maybe like 5 minutes to his house. But instead, the person that I reached out to, I had to drive over 1 hour, 30 minutes to get to that person's location. Because of what? I have confidence already based on the track, work visibility of that person on social media, right? So create, share and create your learnings online. Very, very important, right? To complete your first project within week 9 to 12, you can also network with tech professionals as well. Even if you are in a non-technical background, you can also use this case study. You can also use this case study as well. So if you need to learn a particular tool, how to use a particular tool to help with business insights, you can do that within week 3 to 8. Enroll in an online course, even if you need to pay for it, which I'm going to talk about, different different materials for you to be able to use and practice. All right. Now, what are the resources for continuous learning? There are free resources. There's Coursera, there's EDX, YouTube, GitHub, Stack, like a whole lot of free resources out there that you can use. But I will always advise, especially people that I mentor, to also have paid investments, because some of these free resources out there might not contain the relevant or like the requisite information that you need. Of these free resources, for a training to be paid, then it means that the author would have poured his mind, would have poured everything needed to be able to make the course to be engaging, to be able to make it to be enriching. So whilst you have all of these free resources, it is also recommended for you to have paid investment as well. For example, you can create a Udemy account. If you're a student, Udemy gives lots and lots of discounts. You know, so far you have proof of ID. If you're able to prove that you're a student, you can upload all of those things, all of those documents to Udemy. Rural sites, they are heavily discounted. The same thing as well. So you won't say, oh, I'm a student, I don't have money. The truth of the matter is, majority of all of these platforms that I've talked about, majority of them, at least I'm aware of AWS, I'm aware of Azure. If you're a student and you're able to upload your ID, right, you are going to have like heavy discounts on whatever it is that you are paying for, right? So professional certifications will also go a long way, right? Conference attendance. So there are some conferences today that they will ask you to pay before you attend. If you feel that that conference is going to be beneficial to you in one way or the other, pay for the conference. Pay for the conference. Or if you feel that, oh, the conference is too expensive, plan for the next conference and start to save for that conference itself. Because there are some conferences that you go, after you come out of those conferences, you already have the insights of what to do next. Mentorship programs. There are different mentorship programs. There are different, paid mentorship programs. Actually, mine is free, because I'll be looking for a way to give back to the Nigerian community, right? So the mentorship platform that I do for DevOps professionals is actually free. So for the next cohorts, I would send the information to Mr. Sheon, so that whoever is interested in joining can actually join the mentorship bootcamp itself, right? So, but if you feel that you need to pay for those mentorship platforms, you can actually pay for it. Less ego, because by the time you have ego, you will not be able to learn. Even if, one thing with me is that if I see a 10-year-old, if I see that, oh, a 10-year-old has a particular skill that I've been struggling in, right, I would rather stoop low to learn from that person, because I'm not looking at the person, I'm looking at what that person carry, which is very, very important. Very, very important. So always have that mindset that, oh, this person, I don't even like this person's character. It's not the person's character that you're after. What does that person carry? That is the secret. I want to learn from this person. No matter your age, if I feel that you carry a particular knowledge that I'm struggling with, or a particular knowledge that I feel that, oh, these are part of my long-term goals, I would rather follow you to learn from you. Even if you abuse me from morning to night, the most important thing is, am I learning from you? If the answer is yes, then of course that's it. All right, so let me leave you with this. And this is a very important quote. One hour per day of study will put you at the top of your field within 3 years. Within 5 years, you will be a national authority. In 7 years, you can be one of the best people in the world at what you do. So this is a very, very powerful quote. So it's just 1 hour per day. That's what it takes. So if you have not started thinking about what you can do, how to be able to leverage tech, now is the best time for you to start. Think about, what do I do today? How can I leverage tech to head of other people that are doing the same thing in that particular space? What can I do? And the simple answer is leveraging tech, right? So thank you so much. To me so you can send me an email at dakbo.
Has given us more than what, and that's the essence of YPC. We stand for empowerment, we stand for networking, we stand for godliness. We stand for information. I just want to say thank you, sir. We appreciate you coming around. Thank you for all the information that you have given to us. I know we can pay for it. I just want to say thank you. Now, before we go to the question and answer, our provincial youth pastor joined. I don't know if he's still here. Pastor, if you are
I'm
here,
still here,
please.
Pastor.
Oh, Pastor, you're welcome, sir.
I've been with you for more than an hour now.
Oh, Pastor, thank you, sir. Pastor Ladapo, that's our provincial youth pastor. As at the time when it was about starting, he actually made reference to you. Pastor, you can quickly come in for some few minutes, sir, before we take the question and answer.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you, Pastor. God will honor you. I think sorry, everybody on the team. I love to have started with you, but I'm also on some work exigencies at the same time. But I do really appreciate you. So thank you, Pastor, for coming around, Brother Ladapo. Thank you so much. And I listened for more than an hour, for 1 hour, on what you've been discussing. I think I joined at about 1:03. I did my time, but either way. But again, I really enjoyed it, and you made some very wonderful statements, and I think it's very important. I will not repeat what you've said. I think it's being recorded. We can play back, so it's just an appreciation from my side, and also, of course, to our YPC chairman for Lagos Province 28. This is a good job. You have my firm commitment and support that we take this forward, and of course, with the other leadership, Pastor Lisa, Pastor kindly full throttle ahead. Just continue to do that great work that you're currently doing. So everybody on the call and to myself, I will round up with just a verse of the scriptures. Romans says, be not slothful in business. Romans chapter 12, verse 11. Be not slothful in business. And I see clearly what I think, and I think is a challenge. Most of what we youth face today is we believe because we are serving God, we can take our business just the way it is. No, it cannot be like that. We can only add value, not slothful in business. And that Romans 12:11 says, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord. So the two go hand in hand. So this will be just my parting shot to everybody on the call. Let's continue to do this. I need to see this more. So Pastor from Canada, I think